fly away here this morning. And I shouldn't. Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host, for today's episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And morning, Jody. It's good to see you. Good to see you. I'm looking out the window, and it looks like it's going to be a sunshiny day today. It's not like last Friday where it was just overcast and, hey, Robin, good morning. How's the weather out there for everyone? Are you getting more snow? Is it starting to go away? Are the temperatures still freezing? I hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you're doing all right. And it's so good to see everybody. I've got my coffee this morning. I got it extra early, so I put it in this to-go cup, but I couldn't find my lid, so that's okay. I just have to be careful not to knock it over. Brenda, good morning. Good to see you. Jody says it's wet and cold and mushy. Ooh, and Brenda's having a rainy day too. Mary, good morning. 30 degrees and snowing. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, you guys are getting some weather. Wow, we got some weather. It's like it would just pour, and we got a really hard rain. But I'm looking out the window and I see some blue peeking out through the clouds, and the clouds, they have a little bit of a darkness to them a little bit, but it's not bad. So we may get, a little showers, but there's blue sky behind there. So, oh wow, Robin's waiting for the snow to arrive too, about 9 o'clock. Oh boy, oh boy. If I could get there before 9, I would get in my car or get on my tricycle and start pedaling so I could see some snow, but, yeah. Yeah, that's not happening, is it? No. So happy Monday morning to everyone. I'm gonna give you the Monday morning motivation before I forget because I left my phone way over on the other side of the room. So, the Monday morning motivation is, by an author named Les something. Oh, yes. Mm, Can't remember his name. But his quote is, there are 1,440 minutes in a day, which is 1,440 chances to make a positive impact. And I can't remember the exact quote, but anyway, it's 1,440 chances in a day to do something wonderful or good enough. And some days, we aim for good enough. And some days we aim for good. Other days we aim for great and wonderful. And because we're just like, rah, rah, go, go. But if you're having a day, a Monday, that's not going so great so far, then let's just aim for good enough and just take it one step at a time, okay? Yeah, because we got this, because we're crocheters. Yay. And we got this. So, um, let's see. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, and Robin says I have to hurry because tomorrow's going to be in the 50s. Oh, rah, rah, rah. So, um, yeah, so all the snow will probably be gone. Good morning, Carla. It's good to see you. Good to see everybody this morning. And so, yeah, we got 1,440 chances today now that's, 24 hours. Ain't nobody staying up 24 hours. But, we all have the same opportunity in a day. We all have the same amount of time in a day. It's what we do with it. And so, yeah, some of us are busier than others. Some of us put more on ourselves than other people do. And so we just need to find that balance. So, yeah, yeah. Sometimes, Brenda, that's all we can aim for, right? Just a good enough day, where we just do, what we have to do to get through the day, to take care of ourselves, to take care of the people that we love, and it's just a good enough day. But sometimes It's a great day. And a good enough day is also a great day. If that's what you can do, then that's a great day for you. Hey Trudy, good to see you. Good to see you. And it's good to have old friends and new friends and friends who maybe you know, I watch a lot of I'm a YouTubeaholic as well as a whipaholic, and I in the past I've watched a lot of YouTube. Recently it's a little harder to like just be selfish and watch, the YouTube channels that I want to watch. But plus, the more I work on my own channel, the less time I have. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Carla. I'm gonna tell you about this in just a minute. Yeah, Trudy, I was just gonna say that I usually, I'll go to a live and I'll lurk. Sometimes when I go to the Secret Yarnery, I'll chat, but she's got thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Thank you, Jody. And I love that stocking too. And, so a lot of times I'll just lurk, but sometimes I'll, comment. Every now and then she catches, my name and everything, and I go, she talked to me. Yeah, I'm like fangirling it, right? One time I even had a dream. Oh no, this is really weird. Don't think that I'm weird, okay, guys? Because I mean, I have no control over my dreams. But I had a dream that I went to Africa and I was going to visit Krista at the Secret Yarnery in Nigeria, and, I actually, like, just walked into her house, and the funny thing is that, in my dream, her house wasn't the house that she's in now, it was just got off from work. Ah, oh, are you in South Africa too? Oh, cool. And, yeah, so, anyway, um, I it wasn't the house that she's in now, obviously. I just walked into her house, which, if you watch her, you know that you can't do that because she's in a compound. And plus all of her dogs and everything, they would tear me up before I got to the door. But anyway, I just walked in and I was like, "Hey, Kristen." She was doing her podcast. She was doing a live stream, and I just walked right on in, sat down on her couch, and I was talking to her. I was like, "Yeah, right." It was like I was fangirling on her. Oh, wow, that's cool. That's cool, Jody. That's really cool. So, anyway, yeah, I must have been, like, really thinking about, oh, how much how I would just love to just sit down with her and just chat with her and laugh with her, and, "Good morning, Wendy, it's good to see you." So, I must have been having a weird dream like that. I don't know, it was a while ago. It was, like, last year sometime I had that dream, and but it was the whole time I was dreaming, I was thinking, "Oh, this is really odd, Barbara. You just walked into this lady's house and she doesn't know you." But in the dream, she was very gracious, which I'm sure she would be anyway. Oh, okay. Krista is very far from you. Okay. Yeah, she's in Nigeria, I think. And so yeah, she's funny because she talks about how like if it gets below like, I think maybe 75 or 78 or something, she gets cold. I'm like, "Oh, sister." I live for 50-degree weather, and I'm talking Fahrenheit, obviously, but anyway, it's just funny. So, let's talk about this really pretty shawl that I am wearing, and it's actually more like a capelet. I'm gonna kinda stand up just a little bit so that you can get kind of, like, the view of it. Do you see this? How pretty is this, huh? And this was gifted to me from Lori, or she let me borrow it. I can't remember. Oh, and I don't have my phone. Can somebody who knows Lori can you message her and say Barbara's live? Where are you? She said she doesn't always get the messages, and she had wanted me to message her and say, hey, get on, hop on. But anyway, so for anybody who saw it is beautiful, isn't it? It's just so beautiful. It's a V-stitch, and then she has like what do you call it? A shell border, and it's just, it's very lightweight, and yet, this is a sleeveless top, and it's just keeping the chill off my shoulders. So, Anyway, I wanted to wear it and show you guys. And good morning, Squish. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you. Lori made this, and she had one for herself. And so, hey, Nikki, good to see you. Oh, Nikki, do you know that song, Nikki? Hey, Nikki, you're so fun. And so when I saw your name, and I almost started singing, Hey, Nikki, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind. Anyway, so hey, Nikki, it's good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. And Squish, glad you made it too. And so good to see everybody on here this morning. So anyway, when we did our yarn crawl, did anybody see that yarn crawl on Friday? I had oh good, Nikki. Oh good. I was like, oh, she's gonna think I'm stupid. She's gonna hate that song. Anyway, Nikki, it's good to see you. Oh, I know. Lori is amazing with her designs, and the girl kept it all a secret. She kept it all a secret, and she just like she just came when we were gonna go do our yarn crawl, and she's like, "And I have this one, and I have this shirt, and I have this shirt," and I'm like, "I have my regular clothes," you know? So I think she took pity on me, and the next day she brought me this shawl to wear. Oh, and she gave me another shawl. Ah, I think I left it in the car. It is just like the red shawl that, and I told her, "You gotta stop giving me stuff," because she just, like, makes it and gives it, and I'm like, "You gotta stop, no, you can't just keep giving me all your stuff," but I love it. But anyway, so she had one that she had made herself, and, I believe that this was made with the, um oh, I'm so glad you liked it, Carla. Oh, and Wendy, I'm so glad, and and Brenda, good, and, Trudy, oh my gosh. So this yarn, obviously, this is a different color, but it's the Red Heart with Love metallic, um, and this is like the white, and I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can. I can see a little bit of sparkly in there. Anyway, this is kind of like a Toby rose, like I know, I know, I know, Jody. I agree. And Trudy, I'm so glad that you liked it. And oh, thank you, Robin. Thank you for having Angelina be our secretary for today. Oh, yes. So anyway, she used that, and I think this probably just took like one ball of yarn, one skein of yarn. We got it at Ollie's for $1.99. So this shawl cost $1.99, and yet it's just gorgeous. So I am, she's giving me permission to like share the details with you as far as doing a tutorial on different things that she made. Um, Now, as far as the shirts go, I mean, she kind of gave you like the real quick version. Make a rectangle, sew it up, and that's pretty much what she did. Although, I mean, she's just so gorgeous anyway. And yeah, yeah. Hey, Lori. Good morning. We're just saying good things about you, and you weren't here to hear them. Oh well. Oh well. You'll have to watch it again. You'll have to rewind it. And go back and see what everybody said. That was so sweet. Anyway, yeah, I had a blast with Lori doing the yarn crawl. Um, we literally were crawling at the end. Oh my gosh. And goofy and loopy by the end, I like all she had to do was just like make a noise, and I was like, a 10-year-old boy, and I would just laugh. You know how 10-year-old girls, boys are like that too, but boys are mostly like with noises. They just laugh and laugh and laugh. Oh, Lori, it's your cape. It's your capelet. And I put it on. I know, and everybody is like oohing and eyeing over it. Yes, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And obviously, I told them that you were the one that made this. So, Anyway, I have sleeveless on today, and I was feeling just a tiny bit of a chill, not a lot. Not gonna ever admit to cold. So I put this on just to keep the chill away, and it's just so pretty and so wonderful. Everybody's like really liking your stuff too, Laura. So, oh my gosh, I know, Nikki. Once I get the giggles, I'm done. I am so done. And Lori, like that one part. Oh, thank you, Jody. That's so sweet. That one part where every time I would say something, she would whisper it back. And I was like, I can't handle you right now. You're killing me. I'm gonna just sit here and laugh. That's all I'm gonna do is just sit here and laugh. And and obviously that's not what you came to see. You came to see a shop. So yeah. And so Lori is just amazing. She's so much fun to hang out with. And I really wish that we could just like take everybody with us because could you imagine all of us in this group chat, like just like following one another like little ducks? You know how when you let ducks out of the pen, how they all go, vroom? That would be us. Here's another store. Let's go shopping. Well, thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. We enjoyed making it. And I really enjoyed, the editing part because I'm watching it and I'm laughing all over again. And there were just some really goofy parts in there. But then there were some, really teachable moments where Lori was showing. Um, yeah, I know, right, Lori? If we could just like, everybody in the chat right now, if we could all just like get together and then go, boop, 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 you know, rent a little one of those, big vans that carry 20 people or whatever, and just all of us just go from store to store. Yeah. Well, you know what, Trudy? We only have a few yarn stores too. But then as we're driving, we were getting, oh, oh yeah. Let's see. That's so funny. Oh, because she said easy peasy, Robin. That's right. I hear ya. I know, because for her it is easy just to like look at something and go, okay, I'm gonna make that. But anyway, we thought we only had like we were thinking, okay, well, we're only gonna have like three places to go. And so that's when Lori did some investigation and she found a local yarn shop, and that video is actually going to air very soon. I haven't decided when. And oh, I know. Wendy, this 2020 and even into 2021, it's been a lonely year for a lot of people, because we need community and we need people to just hang out with and go do things with. So that was the whole point, was just to bring you along to just look at things and hang out. And um, so we wanted to share the silliness and the laughter with you. Um, so yeah, a line of car shopping. Open up extra checkout lines. That's right. Okay. She has Granny Square Ursula uploaded a video about our biggest yarn store, and Trudy is in South Africa. I would love to see the video of your biggest yarn store. That would be really cool. Well, Lori and I got creative because as we're going, as we're driving, I'm like, you know what? Aldi has yarn sometimes. Well, we never made it to Aldi because we just didn't have time. And then there were a couple other stores. I was like, I wonder if they have yarn. And then we went to Dollar Tree, two of them, and found yarn deals there. I mean, it's $1. Remember, Lori, kind of losing it, going, it's $1. Oh my God. So much fun. So much fun. She was so funny. That was at the very end. That was at the very end of the night. And we were already like, whoa. She was so funny. Oh my gosh, she was so funny. And so anyway, yeah, we made it to two Dollar Trees, and I mean, you can't beat a $1 skein of yarn, even if it's a 3.5 ounce, skein of yarn. That's a deal. That's a good deal. And Oh, good. You found the flower yarn? That's what I was telling Lori about, the flower yarn. And I'm like, "Oh, they don't have the flower yarn at our Dollar Tree." And, um, and she's like, what's the flower yarn?" I'm like, "Oh," so I had to show her a picture of it. Yes, Aldi has yarn sometimes, and sometimes they'll have kits. Like I saw that they carried the, Harry Potter kit. I don't know if anybody's into kits, but I like looking at them. I really like looking at them. 132 yards of yarn for $1. And how great is that? So like there was an Aldi, there was so we went to Dollar Tree. Um, I don't think our Dollar Generals carry yarn. I have never seen yarn at our Dollar General, but hey, Dollar General, if you're watching, we need some yarn. And we want cheap yarn. And you don't get yarns there or bargains there. Ah, yeah. Small yarn stores. Yep, yep. I hear ya. I know, Lori. Lori's like, "OMG, we have to go again." Maybe, we could, like, do a map of all the Dollar Trees, Lori, and we could do a Dollar Tree hop. Yeah, like the bunny hop, you know? We should do that. So anyway, I wanted to keep the yarn crawl a secret until it aired because I was pretty excited. All the adults get to do bar crawls, right? Bar crawls. Let's do a bar crawl, and when I say adults, I mean 21-year-olds. Because, oh, a Harry Potter kit. Yes. Yes. Oh, nice. And the dolls would make a cute gift. Yes, that is true. That is true. Yes, Jody, go to both of them and check and let us know if you find some flower yarn. I wanted to get that flower yarn so bad at Dollar Tree, but they didn't have it at either one. But I wanted to keep the yarn crawl a secret because, like, it's like uh, the when you turn 21 or 22 and you're young and you're blah 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 and you're doing a bar crawl, and it's all like the hip thing to do. Well, with us, what do we want? We don't want to go drinking. We want to go get yarn. So like we're doing a yarn crawl. And yeah, by the end of the day, it literally turned into a crawl. But that ice cream at the end, that was like icing on the cake. Only it was ice cream. Anyway, it was so good. It was so creamy. The twisty treat is so creamy. And Trudy says we don't get kits or crochet books. Oh yeah, and I heard Krista saying that it was like she can buy local yarns, but as far as like the big yarn companies and everything, she has to Lori, she has to order it from other companies and everything. So now Lori says, "Now I want flower yarn. I need flower yarn." I know. I know. And, so anyway, that was fun. It was a lot of fun, and I'm so glad that the cat's out of the bag now because now I can talk about it. Our yarn crawl was so fun, but, I'm gonna need to do some cardio a couple weeks before I do the next one because, wow. But that trip, my mom treated Lori and I to lunch, and she said we could, basically we could go wherever we wanted, and so we ended up at Red Lobster, and it was so good. Oh my gosh, the butterfly shrimp was amazing. The baked potato was amazing. The You know what? It was so funny because that night I came home, mom was already in bed, so um, my husband was in bed, my dad was sitting up waiting for me. And, so, with, mom I was talking to her, and, while she was laying down, and she was like, "Did you go out to lunch?" And I said, "Yeah, we went to Red Lobster, and we had the best Brussels sprouts I've ever had in my life." And and she's like I could hear her from the bed going, "Brussels sprouts? Who goes to Red Lobster for Brussels sprouts?" I'm like, "But you don't understand, they were the best Brussels sprouts I've ever had." Oh, yes, Robin, check the Dollar Tree there and let us know if you can find some flower yarn, and if you do, I'm not telling you to wipe out their shelves, but you do what you gotta do, girl. You do what you gotta do. I'll leave it there. Yes, Lori, those Brussels sprouts were so good. So good, so good. Mm. Oh, I feel like I could just chug this coffee, but I'm really afraid to because of, what happened the other time when I got choked. So, I have, um, 3 things to show you. I wanted to show you this capelet. It's gorgeous. It's soft. And, so Friday, Lori and I, went to, a local yarn shop, and I recorded that, but I didn't get to edit it into the, yarn crawl in time. Wow, how stressful was that? So, I was so glad that I got it uploaded when I did. So, I'm gonna have to make that a separate, video. But she gave me this to wear on Friday, and she wore hers on Friday, and, so then afterwards, I was like, "Well, there's no Red Lobster around here, but and I had to hurry up and go home and get everything ready for Friday night. And I'm like, but do you want to go through a drive-through? And so we went through Taco Bell, and um, I had dripped cheese, drippy cheese from something. Looking forward to your new crochet therapy coffee cup. Oh, we're going to talk about that in a minute too. But I had dripped cheese because Lori got ice cream in her hair Friday night, but in the video, but Friday during the day when we were eating Taco Bell, I got that drippy cheese all over this, right? So we put it in the wash, and um, you know, my husband pulled it out of the wash and was putting it in the dryer. And so before that, I was like, okay, let's wash this, but let's lay it flat to dry because I don't know, how it's going to dry. Well, he forgot, and he dried it in the dryer, and it's just as pretty and just as soft and just as gorgeous and just as drapey as it was when I first got it. So, hey Valerie, you made it. Woo woo. And so, this yarn washed up really good. It washed up really good. So I'm really, 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 really pleased with that. Really pleased with it. So I have a couple other things to show you, but I want to tell you about the store. So I got the store up and running with the crochet therapy items. And hey, um, okay, Lori says, yes, put it in the dryer. Well, that's good because I did. And it came out just fine. And I was so glad. I was so glad. Anyway, so I got my store open, and so I put a link in our Facebook page, and then if you guys saw, I don't know if you saw or not, but I also opened up. So our group is a private group, okay, on Facebook, and the link is down below. That's where you can post all of your whips in progress and stuff like that, okay. And but I also opened up a crochet therapy business page. And that's where I can put links, and that one's going to be public. Okay. So that one is going to be public so that people can, you know, you can um, click like on it and follow or whatever without having to be, admin in or anything like that. Now, our group is private. That you have to, get okayed in and everything. So that group is to keep us just our yarny community. We don't want any stragglers. We don't want it. I mean, you can go on and lurk on there. That's fine. If you're a yarny lover and you're a crocheter and you don't want to like chat or anything, but you want to every now and then hit the like button or whatever, go for it. That's fine. But I did the business page so it would be public, and then I could also that's where I can post like the link to the store and all of that other good stuff, right? So we have some merchandise out there, and I can't wait. Lori was just met, yeah. mentioning that she can't wait to get her new crochet therapy coffee cup, and I can't wait either. And I actually ordered samples of 2 coffee cups. There's one that says, "These lips don't lie. Crochet is my therapy," and it has crocheted lips on it. It's just so cute. And then the other one has the Crochet Therapy heart logo with the new one, with the crochet, it's like a heart yarn looking ball, and then with the crochet hook, and then it says Crochet Therapy on it. So I got that, and I got some stickers and, a couple other things that I got. So, my mom wanted a t-shirt. My mom loves t-shirts, so I got her a t-shirt and just different things like that. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, I got myself a phone case. I am so impressed because they have now they just have iPhone and Samsung, but they have all the different sizes. So I ordered a case that is exactly, it said, I don't have one of the newer ones. I have a Samsung 8S Plus or something like that. Anyway, so I was, oh, and the pouch. Yes, Wendy. Yes. And oh, these lips don't lie. Ah, yay. I love that one. I know. And so, yeah, the pouches are really cool. And I think that they're going to be a good size to like carry maybe your hooks, or how about your spare hooks? Um, or like if you're carrying the bag with a whip in it, you can put the hooks and whatever you need in there and stick that in there. Anyway, you can I know, Lori, a girl can never have too many bags. You got that right. So anyway, I'm really excited about that. So I cannot wait. Cannot wait. So there's a couple other things that I wanted to show you. I'm going to show you this next. Okay. So this was my 3-year-old granddaughter painted this for me, and it's a yarn ball, and it's a bowl. And in it, she put a little, now pink is her favorite color. So she put this peaches and cream stripy yarn, and it's got pinks and a little bit of white and tan. It has a hot pink and a pale pink in it. I don't know if you're seeing all of the colors or not. Try to hold this a little steady. And so she painted this for me, and I'm just so pleased with it. She even painted the bottom. Oh my goodness, she's so sweet. And so this, oh, and inside too. See, she made sure she painted the inside. And so anyway, yeah, she was so sweet. I just love this. And so whenever I, work with a little ball of yarn, I can put it in there. And anyway, I'm in love. I'm in love. Yeah. So, she did. She's so precious. And so that was my birthday present. And that was from a local ceramic shop. And you probably have shops like that in your area, possibly, where you can go in and you pick um, a ceramic piece. Usually it has the price on the bottom, and that includes, the sitting fee and using all of their paints and equipment and everything, and then it also includes the firing. And then usually about a week or 2 weeks later, they'll give you a call and you can go pick up your items. So yeah, she did a wonderful job. She, she's so sweet. So I can't wait to use that. I wanted to show you guys because I knew you would appreciate it because, anything yarn, right? Even if it's a ceramic bowl, and especially if it's a ceramic bowl from, a precious little one. So, where's the link to the shop? Okay, so the link to the shop should be on our Facebook page, on our Facebook group, and then also on the Facebook Crochet Therapy page. Now, the Facebook group Crochet Therapy page, um, I use the same, so like where it has my picture, it would have the picture of the logo of Crochet Therapy. It would have the heart, and then the top banner has the Where Friends Gather, also, but it's it's the business page, so it looks a little bit different, and I'll put the link there as well, and I'm pretty sure I don't have my phone because it's on the other side of the room, dang it, and, yes, I actually started this, Jody, when we went together, and, she fizzled out because I took her to Hobby Lobby first, and we did a lot of walking, and we could have stayed 4 hours in that store. She loved every aisle, everything. She just thought it was all magical. And so I started this, but I didn't get very far. Like I did maybe a couple rows because I was being real specific. I thought, well, I'll just, and then just try to carry it over, like, how it goes from here and then it goes under here. So I was just carrying it over and making it whatever. But I didn't get very far at all. I got maybe three three rows here and maybe a couple over here. And then um I had to take it home, so I had it to finish. So the next time she went and she was gonna pick up her other item that she finished while we were there, which was a small alligator, I gave this to her mommy and I said, if she wants to finish this or if anybody wants to finish it, if you want to paint, it's already paid for. I don't care what it looks like, however it looks is going to be great. And she said, well, Nicole might want to paint it, but it's not going to look, I can't guarantee what she'll do. And I said, whatever she does, I'll treasure it. So this is my treasure right here. So she made this special for me and she was so excited. And her mom kept calling this the crochet bowl. And Nicole told her, Mommy, it is yarn. It is not crochet. This is yarn. So anyway, she set her mommy straight. So smart girl. So that was the one thing I wanted to show you. And then another thing I wanted to show you was this. So, of course, I'm not holding it flat and it looks a little wonky right now because I haven't put it together. But this is two squares from our February square. And I used the Premier puzzle yarn in backgammon. Of course, you don't have to do the backgammon, but if you want an exact replica of Lori's purse, this is what it is, okay? So what you do is you take two strands, so get two balls of the puzzle yarn and use them together as one. And I used a 10 millimeter hook, and this is my Clover hook, my favorite brand of hook, my Clover hook, and I used a 10 millimeter hook. And you follow the instructions for the square exactly, only you use the two strands of the Premier puzzle or any 5-weight yarn, okay? So just get your favorite color, your favorite brand of 5-weight yarn and double it. Use the 10 millimeter hook and follow the instructions perfectly. Now, when you get to the last of the instructions, then you do one row of single crochet. Now, in the sections where it was at the top of a double crochet, like right here, I went into the loop of the top loop of the double crochet. But where there was a chain, I went into the space to do the single crochet. And you just do a single crochet all the way around. So like right here, I went into the stitch, and here I went into the loop. I went into the stitch, I went into the loop, into the stitch, into the loop. When I got to the corners, I went into the top of the because this one has 7 double crochets on the row below, and then it goes into the double crochet space, Well, the space is right in the middle. So in that space right here, I did a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and that made a nice corner, okay? So in that corner stitch, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and then I single crocheted all the way down till I got to the next corner, single crochet in that space, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet to make that corner. And so that's it, okay? So if you want to do the purse, I like spaces too. And if you want to do, um, she had already, Jody, she already had it made when we went shopping, and she brought it out. If you want to watch the yarn crawl video again, it's towards the very end, and she's like wearing the purse and she's showing it, and it has the fringe on the bottom. So this is the basis for that purse. Okay, so make 2 of these, do your single crochet border, and I'm going to do a tutorial for the rest of the purse. Okay, since we already have a tutorial for the pattern, and all you have to do is a single crochet border on it, make sure you put that single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the corner to make it nice and to make a nice corner. Okay, and then we will put these together and make Lori's purse with her permission. So there you go. And I'm going to show you how to make that purse. I'm going to show you how to do the fringe. Um, Lori did a straight fringe on her purse. And then do you remember though, she had a shawl where she did the twisted fringe where it didn't have an end to it and she crocheted it in. I'm going to show you how to do that too. So you have a choice because I like both of them. Okay. And then she's going to show us how she did her handle on her purse, okay? Because she used 4 strands of that Premier puzzle yarn. And so she used 4 strands, and it's kind of like doing a chain, only there's a different way that you do it, and it makes like a rope. And so she's going to show us how to do that too. So I'm going to have her show us how to do that Friday night. We got a lot to do Friday night. Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going live. And so about 6 o'clock, I'm going to shut everything down. I'm going to reboot everything so that we will be ready at 7 p.m. to go live. And I apologize for the delay last Friday. It was my first premiere, and I didn't realize that the premiere kind of does its own thing once you set the premiere to go. And but it was super exciting to see that countdown. That was all YouTube. They added that at the beginning, but it was kind of fun. I was getting excited myself. I'm like, oh, it's like it's out of my control once it starts like that, you know? But I really, really loved being able to chat with you guys while I watched it. It was so fun. Good, Lori. So I will have the yarn ready on Friday night, Lori. I have my yarn right here, and I'll have 4 strands ready, and I'll make sure that they're nice and super long so that you can show us how to do the handle, okay? And that way um, we can get that going. And somebody mentioned um, this, and I showed this last week. And this was my very first stocking. My very first stocking. Can you believe that? And it was so easy. It's not my pattern. And I did put a link to the pattern in our Facebook group. 5 times what I want the end to be. Okay, thanks for the tip, Lori. Thanks for the tip. And so I'll make sure that I have the yarn ready, and then you can show us. Um, and I know that it's not a super difficult. It's not a super difficult stitch, but we would all love to see you show us how to do it. So that sounds really great. And of course, Lori says, everything is easy peasy. Everything's easy. Everything, nothing's hard. Nothing's blah, blah, blah. And she sure does make it look that way, doesn't she? So I am so happy with that. So, guys, I didn't dare all the yarn, and I gotta give a giggle. All the yarn that I may or may not have purchased on our yarn crawl is still in my vehicle because I'm afraid to bring it in because, first of all, I don't have anywhere to put it right at the moment because I want to keep it in the bag so I know what came from where. But word on the street is Lori stored hers in a special way. She's going to share that with us on Friday. Yes, Lori, you do everything stress-free. And she does make it look so easy. So Lori stored hers in a secret special way. She's going to share that with us on Friday as well. And so we're not going to tell how we did it or what you did, Laura. We're going to keep it a secret and you can unveil it on Friday. Now, me, I just kept mine in the bags in the vehicle. Because I didn't dare bring it in yet. But I'm so excited and I can't wait to see this yarn and to get it in my hands again. So, anyway, between now and Friday, I will be airing the other yarn crawl, and we'll call it Yarn Crawl 2, Yarn Crawl number 2. And you know, I may set it up as a premiere one night this week. I may. I don't know. So we'll see. Oh, it's exciting. So I may set it up as a premiere Thursday night, so it's fresh on our mind Friday night when we do the live. So anyway, that's all I have for you today. This beautiful capelet, the yarn bowl, and then giving you, an update on the purse. So we are going to show you how to make the purse between Lori and I. We're going to show you how to make the purse and how to make the handle and attach the handle, and it's a really cool purse. Oh, and I'm gonna see if my husband can help me find my beaded purse with the fringe from when I was 5 years old. Ah, that was 50 years ago. And oh, fill up the stocking. Fill up the stocking. Put up some stocking. And you have a lot of self-control. I know. I know. I know. I'm telling you, I had I had a couple people, especially when I wanted to tell you guys about this yarn crawl. I was so excited. I could hardly stand it. I could hardly stand it. But I had some people like giving me clues, like, you know, almost like the zip it clues, hey, you gotta stop. Back it up, sister, because you can't tell them yet. But I wanted to tell you so bad. I wanted to tell you so bad. Anyway, okay, so I will see you. Let's see. Next time I see you, will probably I'm tomorrow. I have to take my mom to do her taxes, so I won't be live tomorrow. Um, Wednesday morning for our Whip Wednesday is probably going to be the day. The next time that I see you. Ah! Robin says, "Zip it, zip it good." Yes, she does, and I love it. I love it. No matter how you say it, if you say hush or bless your heart or zip it, it just makes me laugh. So anyway, I will see you Wednesday for our Wednesday Whip Wednesday live. And I promise before I get on here on Wednesday, I will have a whip in hand. Sorry, that sounded funny. I'm gonna have a whip in hand. Get going, get going. Oh, so I will have my work in progress in hand and ready to go. And so we're gonna have some fun on Wednesday. And this is gonna be a fun week. So I hope that you guys have a great day. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. Bye, guys. Mwah! Much love to everybody.